The final game of this long day for the players, but the enjoyable day for you guys at home and for me and Cormac across the board.
Hell yeah.
It's Sanhok as always, and this is the one where it all comes down to exactly how these teams want to position themselves, exactly how these teams want to deal with it. Do they want to change things up? Do we get an interesting plane? Do we get a fair plane? Because remember last time we saw that a lot of teams just, the Northwest Island just got ignored. It was just basically empty wasteland. But PG18, they have done it. 305 points. They've broken it. They've got through. But InsideGames and Unity are close behind them.
ELGIGANTEN.
Back in it.
Another fantastic game. Pushing on up into the top 8. Creating that space. They are now 16 points ahead of 12th place team. That is Jokers. It's not much, but considering where they were, it's definitely an improvement coming into this last game.
And I've got a question for you, Cormac, because if I'm right, just off memory of what we've seen from ELGIGANTEN, they're not bad when it comes to Sanhok either. We've seen good games from them. I remember the one they won, the one where they had the canyon they were fighting between. They were just picking off teams that were just wandering through.
Yeah, they're the team with most points in Sanhok.
There you go.
As of the information that I had updated, after 8 Sanhok games, they'd scored 87 points.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's an average of 10-point-something points per game, which is much higher than any other team. Since then, we have had a couple of different winners of Sanhok, so it has changed up. I'm going to refer to Sanhok as Super Saiyan Sanhok?
Super Saiyan Sanhok.
There you go. I was saying it wrong because I'm not into anime, but Super Saiyan Sanhok is here for these teams to Naruto run their way through this map.
You actually did not just cross over Dragon Ball and Naruto in water.
But it's anime, right?
Boys.
It's anime.
You've just triggered all of my fellow weebs in chat.
You said you weren't a weeb earlier.
I basically am. I watch anime non-stop. I love it. I can't complain.
I was just trying to trigger you to admit that you're a weeb.
I'm not. Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, that worked, didn't it? So, okay, we've got Mad Max, Miramar. We've got Super Saiyan, Sanhok. What did I say Erangel was again?
I forget now.
Great Escape. It's not the same ring. Great Escape Erangel. No, not really. I'll think of an Erangel one, and then we'll have to come to Vikendi. Maybe that gets added next phase. You never know. We can only hope and dream. The circle, though, is going to include a lot of water within this one. Right up north, mainly on the ideal big island.
Now, again, Airstation Mike and Team Moops, they have started landing in Painan together. Airstation Mike, in my opinion, have not come out of that trade very successfully the majority of the time, so I do worry about them in this location. Let's see if they're just going to loot up pretty quickly and then look to rotate up early into the circle. It's going to be tough for them because if they head directly up north, they're going to be heading into the path of Quick Math and PG18. If they head to the west, they're going to be going close to the likes of Tornado Energy, 3D Max, and Last Crew. So they might just want to hold on to their position whilst looking out for the members of Team Oops.
Do you know the thing I only care about when it comes to this one?
What?
They screwed me over yesterday. Last Crew.
Okay.
They didn't get in their boat. We spoke about their whole journey, how they love the boats. They boat everywhere. Doesn't matter what happens. Their rotation involves a boat. They decided to run and walk yesterday. Now, guys, I've seen this exact circle before. Last Crew, do not let me down. Get in your damn boat and rotate around, just so I'm right again.
Please do. Yeah, no, I agree. No, honestly, I please. Well, one.
It actually makes sense. Look how many teams are around them.
He'll take his anger out on me, okay? No, I joke. No, but it would make sense for them. From a purely logical point of view, it would make complete sense. But now, we're kicking off the action between Unity and InsideGames. Two teams vying for the top 3, I might add. I think Unity's in second and InsideGames are in third. Other way around.
Yeah.
There you go.
But this is quite a nice start either way for Airstation Mike. You're going up against Moops, who we used to call the kings of Sanhok. They're going to now be losing players straight away here. Jazza's looking for more. Hawkey pokes out the window, gets the drop on Jazza. Jazza was not expecting that whatsoever. But Hugstar is going to be quick on it to try and react and take Hawkey down. Is he going to be able to get it? Why did we turn away from the action? Hawkey's actually got the kill in there. What is going on? I want to see the bloody kills. fEJK is chasing him down. He's run out the window. ToWzEra's there to deal the damage. Hawkie's going to find himself out of it, but this is not beneficial for either team. They're losing players across the board, and ToWzEra, he plays it smart. He's backing away. His teammates now need to do the damage, but fEJK is on the floor, and fEJK is killed off. Airstation Mike only have ToWzEra and a very low health Jazza. He's spraying away, but he doesn't have the health to deal with it. ToWzEra has to fall back. Jazza dies out. He's popping the energy drink, but it's surely not going to be enough. There is a heal going on. The revive's coming in. ToWzEra won't know it, but it's his time to strike. Does he open the door? He tries to bait it out. He manages to get the job done.
Way!
He lands it. It's a headshot, and he gets the kills. But he is the only member left alive for Airstation Mike.
Like, oh my God. Yeah, okay, that didn't help any of those two teams. I do got to say, though, that I got to be critical of Airstation Mike and Hugstar. He went up that stairs completely on his own, and then fEJK followed up. And if you're going to go up the stairs when you know somebody is there, just wait, a second and a half for fEJK to join you, and it would have been 2 against 1. It was a complete misplay from Hugstar, and it did put Airstation Mike under so much pressure. Yes, they won out in the end, but if he had waited, I'm pretty sure Airstation Mike would have survived with at least 3 members up.
Yeah, definitely. Two or three definitely on that. Because ToWzEra played it smart, right? He had Kadora and pressure him, and he just ran away. He wanted to get out of it, get himself into a better spot. I respect that, but when you're just chasing down frags, that's when you get the worst side of it, because you're going in, you're hunting for the kills, and then all of a sudden you go, wait a second, I've overextended, and then you pay the price for it.
Still great play by ToWzEra, in fairness.
Yeah, but now he's all alone. I do not fancy his chances. Both MOOPHEUS and Airstation Mike, teams that have done well on Sanhok previously, not in good spots at all. We've obviously got Airstation Mike still in it, but for how long?
True, but the good thing for him is because of this circle being so far up north, and with Sanhok being quite small, a lot of teams have rotated fairly quickly, as we used to see. To give you good news, last crew in a boat.
I'm in a boat. I'm in a boat. Go last crew. I love it. They can just rotate anywhere they want. They're in the blue. No one's going to bother them. They're comfortable in their boat. Yep. And Marcelek's comfortable with getting some potential kills there as he knocks down Deepy. He's tapping away, trying to make it happen. His teammates are close by to him, but they don't seem to want to challenge it just yet. He's going to get himself in the car.
Get the knockdown, reposition, give the information to the rest of his team. They are looking to do a little bit of a bridge camp onto Milky Way.
Love that mask, by the way. Yeah, I just put my tongue out at you, Cormac.
Please don't do that. Like, please don't do that. There we go. Oh, man. But, yeah, ELGIG are definitely holding on to a solid position. You have InsideGames to the east of them. Every single team, bar 3D Max, BetterLuckNxTime, YMCA, and Last Crew, as well as the final member of Airstation Mike, are inside the circle. You still have 56 players up, but only 15 teams, as we lost a Team MOOPHEUS early on.
Oh, sneaky. Okay, bro, thinks it's all safe and it's all clear. But Pixelic, he'll deal away with it. Gets himself an easy kill. But he is further away from anyone else than the rest of his teammates. You can see where seniks and Zampeek are now. Northern Lights are still pretty close. Oh, no, YMCA, what's going on for you guys?
2 members being knocked down. Feels bad, man.
Ooh.
I think maybe going out of that vehicle, Tempest are connecting onto, at least taking those kills, securing those points for themselves, and now they're going to be able to really rush in on the final 2 members of YMCA. That is Kajuti. That is Ansampula. In the same building. I sniff a couple of grenades will be thrown in their direction.
Hjort's already tapping away, getting the shots in. Clibs further forward. Quick math and PG18 going at it as well. PG18 need to be careful, though, because InsideGames could quickly push on this. If Recrent makes too much noise, they'll start to hear it and understand where he may be. Last crew are actually being fired at, by the way, if anyone's watching the map screen. They're still in their boat. They're not even inside the circle just yet. They might even get a crate if they continue their way around, but it's Tornado who are just shooting at them from afar. So they do need to be careful, because if that boat does blow up, it's not going to be pretty. Some distance. Look at it.
Credit to it, yeah.
Yeah, you may as well give it a go. Why not?
Well, that will give information to the rest of Tornado Energy. See, they're popping shots off. Last crew has a 4-man team, got off that boat. And look, for now, they've gotten off successfully, taking minimal damage. But will YMCA take minimal damage, or will they go out at the hands of Tempest?
2 versus 4, and this is a full-on breach from Tempest. Klib round the outside. Wookie and Hanny close together, looking to push into it. Klib's got the grenade. Some shots being spammed there just to distract him. YMCA avoid the first grenade going through. Now Tempest get ready to push in. But Tempest know if they spend too much time spending here, waiting around, other teams might be able to fire at them from different directions. So they need to start to strike. The Molotov goes in as well. They're trying to hide themselves in the smoke, but Tempest, they're looking at every window, every angle. They want to know exactly what's going on here. Sampula taking a few shots, but he can't make him connect. The push is going to come in, and Tempest, they are on the hunt. They are on the drive forward to take down all of YMCA. Kajuti, the only player left alive here, and he is going to struggle. Shots coming at him, and he can't even see anyone. He's just hiding in the smoke, hoping he can stay alive. Klib trying to bait him out any way he can, and they're just waiting for it to come in.
Yeah, smoke grenades are only going to provide so much cover for so long. He does connect on the Klib, knocks him down, but the return by Hjort to take YMC out. Now that Tempest have gotten the better of YMCA, they've got to be very careful, because at one point during that fight, Jokers were shooting in their direction. They're to the northwest of them, and BetterLuckNxTime are to the northeast. To provide you guys with a bit more information, 3D Max are still not in the circle. They're rotating all the way to the far east direction.
Yeah, a long way for 3D Max to go. They've been going for these later rotations. It's a style they've brought in the last couple of days. But just today, it's just not worked out well for them at all. Can they turn it around now? They're still safe for points. They're still in a very good spot. It's nothing to worry about if you're a 3D Max fan. But they've certainly dropped down from where they currently stood on 3rd place at the beginning of today.
True. Hell, they were even in 2nd place for quite a while as well, when we initially saw Airstation Mike drop down. So we're going to see this next phase pop up. Should shift more southerly. Will it go down southeast, maybe southwest? Oh, actually, it's going to stay quite north.
Works out for the majority of teams here. ToWzEra's like, really? Come on, I'm the only player. But he should have an easy route up. There's no other teams coming from the south.
He's doing it quite quickly, which I really agree with, and he's playing a bit of a safe position. What I worry is he might head too far east, because I suppose calculatively it would make sense that somebody would be in that compound on that kind of crossroad to the east of him, to the west of him, should I say. So he's avoiding it for now, staying safe on the edge of the circle. But Milky Way, they're on the southwest side, overlooking the likes of PG18, Unity, InsideGames, and Northern Lights.
3D Max have done well, though. They made it all the way through without actually taking any fights. So, yes, they would have been known that they're here now. They've got teams close enough to them. But they've kept 4 players alive, which we've not seen for a long time here for 3D Max at the 12-minute mark. It's just not been happening for them.
And Last Crew, who also did a crazy rotation up from the boat, up from the water direction in their boat, have managed to stay together as a 4-man team. Were taking a little bit of damage by Tornado RNG when they initially got onto land, but managed to avoid it. Jokers are down in the south direction of them, near the center of the circle. No team is in the direct center simply because there's no compound, but Paradise Resort, look at that. You've 3 teams in Paradise Resort.
You do have a space within it, yeah, but like, it becomes very awkward when you have to move. So if that circle shifts and they all go out, that's where the chaos begins, because it does home enough area that you can fit multiple teams in. It's just the leaving or the getting into it that's always the hard part. As 3D Max continue to not have too much luck in these games. One player knocked down, they may be able to revive him, but Last Crew want to push on this. Will Solar be seen? He certainly isn't. He'll be able to catch one player by surprise. Instantly goes in for the kill, looking for more, expecting another player to be close by. Spotted out Jappy, but his teammate has actually been able to deal some damage onto it, and Faultlessly, BetterLuckNxTime, they're the ones that secure the knock and kill. Damage being done, 3D Max, Solar avoiding as many nades as possible. Surely he should be taken down by now. He's playing juggling time with the nades.
Great play by Solar. Did get help by BetterLuckNxTime. Now they're going to push on forward. They will have to be very careful, because they know with the damage that BetterLuckNxTime got onto, as it does connect onto Rip, put down to about 2 health. That's going to be 1 by 1. Just AKA skills left up standing. 3 men going on to the members of Last Crew. and they get taken out in 14th place.
Remember, last crew are the ones that wanted to push onto that. They didn't need to push into it. 3D Max were on the other edge of the circle, but they wanted to take the fight with it. So 3D Max dealt with it, they handled it, and they've kept 4 alive again.
Even more importantly, as we see this next phase that's shifted more to the east, BetterLuckNxTime, Tempest, ToWzErA still staying inside the circle.
He got some luck.
Yep. You also have Quick Math there and Jokers.
ToWzEra's like, finally. My persistence has paid off. Still need to watch many teams die in front of me before I get placement points, but, you know. What they got, his team got 4 kills in total, right? Because they did a full squad wipe, so they're happy in that sense. So if you can get a few placement points, this can still be a legit good game for him.
It definitely could, because we're at this point where we're seeing phase 4. Yes, we have 44 players, but all of the teams on the west coast of this circle are all going to get much closer together. Plus the teams that have to exit out of Paradise Resort. This is going to be a cluster.
We spoke about Paradise Resort, and leaving it is the problem. Being inside of it, look, there's loads of room, but you're now watching 4 teams move on out. PG-18, Northern Lights, Unity, and Milky Way, all trying to break out of here.
InsideGames have done the wise thing of getting into the circle away from those teams. Now, they still have to be careful, right? Because you have Tornado Energy.
Here we
but
go.
now it's kicking off between Northern Lights and Unity to begin with.
A knockdown on the floor. D's trying to play the high angles here, but Odstrelovac was ready and waiting for him. The shots are landed. He's not done yet. Ubika's able to do a reply frag at least onto DP, but a lot of players being finished off here, and I guarantee you, none of these teams are going to walk away with a full squad. This is going to be so damn hard to escape from. Everyone is losing players at this point.
Orange from Uni just getting the hell out of there, but he's not going into a certain level of safety because you've got Pixlix of InsideGames taking him out in Uni, get taken out in 13th place. So 12 teams, 38 players now left standing. Deep knocks down Wanderer, just leaving Ubika and Recrent up to try and pick up the pieces for this PG-18 team. Milky Way also trying to make their way outside of Paradise Resort. ELGIG are also on the edge of this southwest direction. Zampeek connects on the Leah GG of Tornado Energy.
So many nades, so much utility being used here. ELGIG are now coming into the party as well. They're going through Paradise, and they're going to try and see if they can pick up some of these teams as they try to escape. Perfectix able to get the first knock, go on to ghostar, and he gets MOORPHEUS as well. Brilliant stuff from Perfectix, but now he's running away from the circle. He's only got 9 health. He's trying to heal himself up. He's got the deep right by him, and they found a small corner to hide in.
Oh my God, reactions coming out from this side all the while. PG-18, you got 2 members knocked down. Recrent should be able to get that revive. Marcelek with that grenade connects onto Perfectus. The Deep is up there. Can he find Marcelek? Marcelek has the low ground. Deep has the high ground. PG-18 go down in 18th place. Milky Way managing to survive simply because they had the forward position outside of Paradise Resort.
I love you, Cormac. PG-18 went out in 18th place. There's only 16
18?
teams. They went out in 12th.
Oh, sorry.
You just added 2 teams to PUBG all of a sudden.
Why? I said 18. Oh, well, feels bad, man. Feels bad, man, indeed. Either way, they go out in 12th place.
It made perfect sense. You said PG-18 went out in 18th place.
There you go.
The numbers are there.
Okay, that's where the numbers were there. At least it didn't say PG-12 go out in 18th place. But now ELGIG, they go down in 11th. Deep catches them out. And now we're down to 10 teams, 26 players alive. The circle shifted, is centralized up. Tornado Energy looking for the side of Jokers.
So many shots coming in, so many players being picked apart. 10 teams may be up, but 23 players only alive. Melman gets himself the molly out. He's actually the next player while he's throwing it. They both threw grenades at the same time, but TheTab wins the duel. Compot now needs to come into this and needs to try and provide some help for his teammates, but is it going to be enough? Northern Lights are next down, and I was actually going to say that Northern Lights have done well to outlast ELGIGANTEN this time around, but they're following them straight after going out.
Oh, man. InsideGames, they've got 4 kills already. Looking for a Milky Way. Waiting, finding, proning, connecting. That's going to be good stuff coming out from Pixlix. Actually, no, Encelenzo took that kill away from InsideGames. Feels a bad man indeed. And now seniks looking for Aaliyah. Aaliyah looking for seniks behind that rock. Melman gets taken out by the play zone, just leaving Aaliyah up, trying to fight up against both Jokers and InsideGames. Gets caught out front and back, but doesn't take the shots off. There is still actually Compot left from Tornado Energy is a little bit further away.
Now waiting to see what 3D Max can do from here. With one player left alive, it was looking good from the beginning, but Solar has a tough task on his hand. ToWzErA is still alive. He's made it to top 8. He's down in his little compound, but he will have to move. The Boom hanging on to the edge, but he could be fine. There's so many solo players here. Solar versus the Boom versus Compot in like an almost circular line here. That's not a line, that's a circle. But yeah, a rounded line.
Circular line.
Circular line. Okay. That's a new one. It's like I'm back in London. The circle line. Here we go. Brilliant. I've not been back home for a long time. I'm losing my mind. There is now a circular line.
I make a number mistake. You make a shape mistake. We'll get there in the end.
We need to go back with my son and learn from nursery. Nice shot coming out from Wookie, but he needs to land a few more of those if he wants to deal the damage. He needs to take BetterLuckNxTime down. He even tags up Fate with that spray as well. Compot does land one onto seniks, so that's an interesting one because seniks and Pixelix are there together.
Yep. Now Jokers go down at the hands of Compot Tornado Energy. So that's going to be Jokers then out in 8th as Solar connects onto Faultlessly. He's a one-man army for 3D Max. Connects onto one. He doesn't connect onto another. He goes down to the play zone. Tempest are going to be able to pick up the pieces, knocking down Fate, taking down Faultlessly. As seniks does go down to this blue zone. Tempest just trying to survive to get into his circle. They have the man advantage against BetterLuckNxTime. Just Arctics and Kizik left standing.
Tempest, we have seen this back in Group B. Not even in the final stages, them have such a good performance on Sanhok. There are 8 kills already, and they've got 3 players alive. Now Hani has died. This could be the game for them, but they have to be so careful of BetterLuckNxTime, who have looked so on point all of today.
Yep. But also can't deny Quick Math. They've got a chicken dinner so far. They're still 2 men strong, Encelenzo and Pelsage. They're in the compound for now, but they're going to have to rotate away from it. Pixelix could cause an upset if Quick Math aren't too aware and do get shot out from the back. Pixelix taking that phase 7 tick damage so heavily, connects on Encelenzo for now.
ToWzErA just took some damage. He didn't die just yet. If he stays alive, producer, give me a ToWzErA cam. I want a mini cam of ToWzErA and his epic adventure as the solo player. He's made it from being the... Remember, they were the first teams to go head-to-head.
Yep.
Airstation Mike could have been out in 16th place, and now they've managed to make it to top 3 as BetterLuckNxTime full, and Tempest's biggest competition are eliminated.
Now we have 6 players left. 3v2v1. ToWzErA taking shots from Hjort. Just trying to find cover behind the rock between the 3. Connecting onto Hjort for now. So shots being fired by Tempest. They're looking good in the Sanhok game. They've 10 kills so far. They have the man advantage. Encelenzo will get revived up by Pelsage, but this blue zone is closing in.
No, he won't get revived up.
Yeah. No, he won't.
There's no way.
Grenades.
Dies out to the zone. Pelsage pushing forward. Loads of shots going out towards ToWzErA, and he's just hiding behind the rock. Pelch is actually able to get some shots landed onto the Tempest players. Maybe if ToWzErA and Pelch somehow work together, there is an opportunity for them. But Tempest are just in such a great spot now.
They're inside circle. All members are, so Pelsage riding on the edge of it right now as it closes in. Going into the last phase. Pelsage down at the hands of Hjort, leaving 2 teams up. Airstation Mike and Tempest 3v1, the in-game leader of Airstation Mike. Can he set an example for the rest of his team? Using this rock, but having 3 members of Tempest just flanking, circling him, it's going to be so hard for him down to 11 health.
ToWzErA is such a skilled player. I have commentated so many of his games. He'll end up dying out to the zone, but what a way to get it done. He was down as a solo player from when the first team was eliminated, and for Airstation Mike, he hung in there, played the solo game. He was ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving his way through all of the game, but he still managed to make it happen. Impressive stuff.
And they only got those 4 kills. ToWzErA wasn't able to pick up any extra kills, but that second place 6 points, giving them the 4 kill points will put them into double digits. But Tempest, they got a bunch of kills, 11 in total. Quick Math getting 2. BetterLuckNxTime getting 4 kills. InsideGames finishing in 5th with 6 kills. A good game for them indeed.
Can I just say as well, considering it was second place for Airstation Mike, like you just said there, Quick Math only had 2 kills. BetterLuckNxTime only had 4 kills. InsideGames had 6. So ultimately, those 4 kills they got at the very beginning were pretty huge, and you get a second place. Airstation Mike are loving life right now.
It was mainly because of the circle was shifting away from Paradise Resort, and you had 3 to 5 teams around in the southwest direction towards the end of the game. So they were just taking each other out. That's why no team other than Tempest heavily dominated both the kill and the positional game because Tempest, they had the kind of northeast direction all to themselves. They were able to get the better of the likes of BetterLuckNxTime. BetterLuckNxTime got the better of 3D Max. 3D Max got the better of Last Crew. So all those teams were kind of just taking each other out.
What I love about Paradise Resort, though, is 2 teams can drop in it and you can successfully loot, but you don't want to because you see each other so easily. But if you just want to hide teams in there, you can genuinely hide 4 teams and not see each other if you just stay hidden. And that's what happened. That was the worst scenario for all those teams because no one was poking out. And then the moment it shifted away, it was like, now. Go. You know, it's like that. Ready, go. And then everyone just all of a sudden has to start fighting. Because the moment someone shoots or throws a grenade, everyone else pops out. And then it's just absolutely just ludicrous.
And overall, it kind of worked out for InsideGames and Milky Way at those points because they were the 2 teams that exited Paradise Resort earlier than the likes of Unity and PG.
Oh yeah, they ran out way because they weren't in a building. They were on the edge building, kind of the outside building in Paradise, and they just shifted before anyone else. Very well remembered. I forgot about that.
Exactly. Now we see Uni, Last Crew, YMCA, 3 teams to get 0 points. And then team moves. They managed to pick up 3 points simply off the back of
Airstation Mike.
So you know what? From that point of view, I know they finished last, but
you take it.
Yeah, you take it. Like
you're not going to complain about that one, right? It's not too shabby. Airstation Mike walking away with 10 points overall off the back of ToWzEra's individual solo run, and that's why sometimes I see people often die out to zones or give up on games because they're scared of losing when it comes to a solo player. But on a map like Sanhok, because of the way it is, you can get away with being that sneaky snake, and you don't actually just have the prone the whole way. ToWzErA found the compound and was able to sit in it. Yes, he got a bit of circle luck going his way, but the first circle that he had was horrible. He had to run far in the open and still managed to survive. It's about choosing your time and always giving it your best and never giving up.
Tell you what, I'll tell you who didn't give up. That was Clib getting 6 kills for his Tempest side out of the 11 in total. Over half of it, but the head-to-head, it's hard to really compare. 1,000 damage, 11 kills, 423 damage, 4 kills.
It's pretty good damage to kill ratio. I'll take that.
Exactly. But getting that second place was so important for Airstation Mike. Wookie Bookie getting 391 damage.
One more time, though, Airstation Mike. Please, give me a better quality logo of yours. Tempest
you really think
looks so pretty. Airstation Mike, pretty pixelated.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Jeez,
I just like quality, man. I'm all about the good quality.
Well,
Airstation Mike's quality has improved in general, though, because they're back in 6th place. Yep. They didn't drop down. ELGIG, they're out of it again, but they're tied with Tempest now because of Tempest just getting that previous win. So Tempest are really fighting for it. Tempest today went from what? Was it 12th? 12th to 8th?
Tempest were 13th.
13th to 8th. That's a big jump up for them. Quick Math, Airstation Mike, 3D Max, Tornado Energy, Unity, InsideGames now in 2nd place again, and PG18. Look how far 3D Max have fallen.
Yeah, and even Jokers have fallen a little bit down to 12th. The Last Crew have dropped down to 13th. Northern Lights staying in 11th. Milky Way have dropped down to 10th. So Tempest has really put a lot of pressure on every single team and what's now below them.
Happy days for all throughout. This was our first day of 5 games throughout this week, and tomorrow is exactly the same, ladies and gentlemen. 5 more games that will end PUBG Europe Contenders Phase 3. We will find out who our remaining 8 teams are that will be going on to fight against the PEL teams and try and grab some of those spots. And my, oh my, if you watched it last phase, it's certainly not easy.
It's going to get damn exciting. It's going to go once again to 2 Erangel, 2 Miramar, and Sanhok, as far as I know, to end Phase 3 Contender. I'm just damn excited because, yes, it's 5 games, but there's so many more points in play. And with all those teams, yes, Tempest had a great day and they moved up to 8th, but that can quickly go back down to 13th because all those teams are so close together.
We'll have to wait and see how it goes down. I hope you guys have enjoyed all of the action that was delivered today, because these teams are upping the ante. Last Crew, ELGIG, all these teams stepping up to give their absolute best here to close out Phase 3. Remember to join us as always tomorrow starting at 7 p.m. CEST for more PUBG action. It'll be the final day before we move over to PEL, and it all comes down to those final 5 games. Could be just 1 or 2 points separating some of these teams. It could come down to the wire. You could see tears. You'll definitely see some enjoyment, but you'll have to wait and see tomorrow. See you guys then.